interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Close to the tight end. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
The pocket breaking down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
To throw, it's Carr. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. But Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the running back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He's running out of time here. It's a deep shot to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
You talk about balance as a play call.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers through.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Using his legs. It's Ball. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. He lets it go on the move. He's got his man in the open field. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run this one in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Carr. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. A solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Timeout is called. A tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On third, he's short to hand the ball off. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Wilson.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. And looking to throw now on first down. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
That's reeled in. It's Fields. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He'll throw it now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Timeout, Florida.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And here's the handoff. He breaks free. Gets the first and still running. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Going back when he's opened up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. Dropping back, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Gators are in the red zone now. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. He shreds the tackle. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball, good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Past the 25. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Leaning on the run game here.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Carr. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's low. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
They'll try the ground game here. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
offense retakes the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And looking for a big play here. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out.
Illegal forward.
The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's leg way. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job of this defense to keep that clock moving.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they really forced this.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Carr. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd down after that running play. The DB's backing off from the line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Crosses the 10-yard line. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Gonna run it. It's low. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Pauling. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday